Buy a stock when the market is just about to close at 3:20 p.m. and sell it the very next day morning at 9:15 a.m. Wow, sounds very nice, right? And that is the BTST strategy. Buy today and sell tomorrow. So when you're going into a trade, when you're entering a trade, you just have to hold it for just a few hours and you have to put in time in front of the screen only for 10 to 30 minutes. Imagine how great it is. And that's a strategy that we're going to speak about today. So in this video, first we'll learn all you need to know about the BTST strategy. We'll learn the rules that you need to follow. We'll talk about a screener with which you can easily find out stocks in this BTST strategy. And at the end, we can talk about my opinions on this trading strategy and how you can also form an opinion and add it to your trading arsenal. So if that's the case, what are you waiting for? This is Ajay Ajith. Welcome to Market Feed. So first, let's discuss about what is this buy today, sell tomorrow concept. And BTST, the name sounds very fancy. So we'll open the chart of DLF, which we had shown in our previous swing trading video that we posted last week. And I hoped a lot of you gained a lot of value from it. So you can see that this is a DLF chart, right? So we had picked the stock on Friday. That's when the video went out. The stock moved up and gave a good rally after that. But if you feel like you had to enter on Friday and exit on Monday itself, okay? So if you feel like you had to enter on Friday, let's open the 5-minute chart here and I'll remove all the unnecessary lines so that we can focus. Yes, so this is a Friday's 5-minute chart here. So it ended around this zone. So if you feel like and your strategy says so, you can enter here and exit easily by this time, earning a 2 to 3% profit. And when you're taking this BTST trade, you can easily leverage your trades using margin trading fund options, right? MTF, which is available with every broker nowadays. And this 2% profit can become even 3 or 4% because you have some at least a 2x leverage on your delivery trades. And because you're not taking delivery for a long number of days, you'll not be charged much interest. Per day interest will be very, very low. And if you're buying today and selling tomorrow, the interest cost is going to be very, very low. That's why people are interested in this strategy. So buy at around 3 p.m. Around this zone. And you can exit the very next day with around 2% profit, which can be even 3, 4 or 5% depending on your leverage. So concept is very clear. Buy a stock at 100 rupees and sell it very, very fast at 120 rupees. And that is all, right? It's a very simple, different name given to a swing trading strategy. Instead of holding it for multiple days, you just hold it for a single evening. And that is the concept. But before we get on with the BTST concept, let's look at few things that you have to be very sure before you enter a BTST trade. Whenever people are going for a BTST trade, they try to follow 3 or 4 options. So the first thing could be company results. They're trying to bet on the company results and hoping that the results will create a gap up in the stock, because always in BTST, gap ups are what is going to give you a lot of profits. 2, stocks in the news. There could be some government incentives. There could be something going well about the stock, maybe about the construction sector in the case of DLF. And because of this news and because of this hype, you expect the stock to open gap up again the very next day. Now, these are the certain conditions along with technical breakouts, price action breakouts in the chart that people use for this BTST condition. What did we use here today? Right? DLF had 2 conditions out of our 4, which is 1, the earnings. So on Friday, when we entered this trade, on Monday evening, not Monday morning, Monday evening, DLF came out with its earnings. So it was a good trade with regards to a BTST strategy. And 2, we could also see that it was also having a technical breakout. So 2 conditions of ours were satisfied. 1, it could have had a good move, a good news around the stock was expected. And 2, already with the technical setup, you can see that it was set up for a breakout. Right? And because of this, you could have confidently went ahead and traded with the BTST strategy here. But wait, how do you find out these stocks which are trending? Stocks like DLF, which have earnings coming up, which have some news around it. So the first thing that you can do is go to sources of news like Money Control or CNBC. You can find out in their website trending stocks which people are talking about. It has its own disadvantages. So make sure you watch till the very end to hear my opinion. Okay? Or you can come to TradingView. You can click on the calendar option here on the right side and come to the earnings calendar. Click on settings. Now you can see that it shows companies from all across the world, right? So come to settings, click on countries, click just India, right? We just want India. So type it here. Make sure you select India and you can see very clearly right here which are the upcoming stocks which are coming out with their results. So Hindalco is coming out with their results today and you can see that it has already come out with it. There is Tasty Foodworks, Tasty Bites which is coming out, VRL Logistics. There is Balaji Amines which is a chemical company. So all these stocks have interesting news or interesting earnings coming up. So you can see that. Then don't make this your only point of reference, right? Combine it with your technical understanding and you can decide to take a trade here. So first, this is all about filtering, right? I've not talked to you about just going and blindly entering a trade if there's an earnings report or if there's a news around the stock. That is not what we are discussing here. You found it much more easy to filter the stocks, to find out what 5-10 stocks I should be watching, right? Just like in the previous video where we discuss a momentum based screener or a momentum based filter which can help you select high momentum stocks for swing trading, and that will help you select a watch list only. But here again we need a screener to understand what stock we should enter. So that's not done yet. We'll quickly go ahead and look into a BTST screener here. So in charting, you can see that I've created a very simple screener here. It is a BTST screener to be used only at 3:20 p.m. It works on 15-minute candles. The logic here is very simple. So you can read the description. It is stocks moving up in price and volumes consecutively for 3 15-minute candles. Okay. So in the last 3 15-minute candles, if stock price and volume are increasing, then this screener will catch it. Now, why do I tell you that use it only at 3:20 p.m.? Imagine this, if the stock has some movement towards the end of the day with high volumes and good price movement, it could be an indication of institutions trying to collect it, trying to take delivery so that they can indeed use this stock for a gap up opening the very next day. So, if in any other case, the buying would not happen in a low liquidity, low volume zone like after 3 p.m., it would happen in the middle of the day or in the beginning of the day. But if you see that during the end of the day, there is some buying action, it could be an interesting catch. So, that's how the screener works. So, I'll link the screener in the description and in the pinned comment as well. So, make sure you check this out and use it for learning purpose. You can also come to the backtest results and you can find out which stocks had given such opportunities and look for only those stocks which gave it at 3:20 p.m. Okay, so make sure you come here, check out the backtest stocks, check out the screener, check out the rules, understand it, learn it really well and try to modify it. Try to use it in the way you want, right? Instead of future segment, maybe you can go to only Nifty 100 stocks, right? The stocks which are coming out here will be much smaller. So you can use it in the way you like it, but you can only do that if you understand the core concept really well. So make sure you study and watch this video really well before you start taking any trade. Now, as always, I'll give you a few thumb rules here. Go for highly liquid stocks. Do not go for stocks which are maybe small caps, because yes, you can do BTST there also, but there is a high chance for you to get trapped in those stocks and for the stock to move down with a gap down, right? So things are not always really happy where only the stocks will go up. Every strategy will have loss making calls also. So make sure you go for high liquidity stocks which you won't be trapped in. That should be your priority number one. And two, as I said before, try to go for stocks which are trending right now, which could potentially give a move right now. Maybe the earnings is coming next week and people have started to accumulate the stock. You should be watching out for the screener and watching out or keeping in mind that something interesting is happening in the stock or in its sector. And the third most important thing, proper position sizing. So here you can try to predict your loss. What can it be? If you're going for a 3% profit, your loss, your SL should be somewhere around 1.5 to 2%. right? That's how the risk management works. Always you should go for a slightly higher profit and try to limit your losses. But can you really control your losses in the case of a gap down, especially if the gap down is slightly higher, maybe 3, 4, 5%? No. So what you need to do here is proper position sizing. Do not try to invest all of your money into a single stock. Please don't do that. I've been telling you that for multiple videos here. So as always, you can come search position sizing calculator market feed on Google, and you can find out our intraday position sizing calculator if you're interested in it. But for BTST, come check out the swing position sizing calculator here. And yes, the form is also opening up here. So if you want to get started with market feed, where you want to try and earn 2 returns with 1 capital, come check out our webinar. We'll be having it every single week. So come register for it and check it out if you're interested. If you're interested, you can also start investing with market feed. So the swing position sizing calculator, I've shown it in the previous video also. Very, very simple. Come enter your capital. Do not move the risk of your account. You can reduce it if you want, but do not increase it. The entry price, the SL price, what you think could be the SL, you can enter that here. For BTSC, you can come enter 3 or 4 trades here at the same time. You should not be entering, let's say 5, 6, 7 trades at the same time with the BTST strategy. So your number of trades will be slightly lower here. Come enter that. And the calculator will tell you how much capital to deploy, how much quantity to buy in the stock, so that intelligently, no matter even if you hit this large SL in this example from 250 to 210, that is a 16% loss, you will not lose more than 2% of your capital. And as always, especially as beginners, as learners in the stock market, your goal should be to learn really well and limit your losses along the way. Losses are a good teacher, but it should never blow up your account. Write this in front of your wall, paint it, make it your wallpaper. Make sure that you never blow up your account. It is super, super important in your journey as a stock market trader. Now let's come to the final part of the video, which is my personal opinion on BTST trades, right? So what I think about BTST is it is a solution trying to find a problem. Always you should be having a problem, then trying to find a solution. But here, due to multiple factors, like maybe BTST being sounding very cool, or people wanting to rotate their capital, you may have some loan EMI coming up tomorrow. And till then you have capital free, maybe for 1, 2, 3 days, and you want to rotate your capital. So that's how I see a lot of people using BTST. And I really, really don't like it. Never try to use it as a solution for your problem. Okay, what should be your problem statement? You have a stock which you have high conviction that is going to move up tomorrow. Only in that case, you should be taking a BTST trade there. And even there, why do you need to take a BTST trade? I'll ask you that, right? So we earlier saw the DLF example. So BL is also one stock which came out in the earlier scanner here. It came out somewhere here, right? So in 15th May, by the end of the day, it would have shown up in our screener. That's why I picked it up. And the very next day, you could have exited maybe for 3-4% profit. But why hold and sell for a single day? If you have strong conviction, why not hold it for a few more days and exit at 7, 8, 9, 10% profit? Again, if you have conviction that the stock is going to move up, why even make it a BTST position? Let's take the same DLF example. I know at least some people in the beginning of the video would have thought, why is this person entering here at 715 and exiting at maybe 730 when the stock eventually moved up to even 780, or we expect it to move up to 790, right? So that's the case, or that is a problem here. It's like be an open-minded trader. So you have your intraday strategies, maybe you have your positional strategies, your news-based, your fundamental-based trading strategies. And inside all of that, you can add BTST as an opportunity-based trading setup. If you see an opportunity has come up, you can definitely go for it. But do not try to search for that opportunity every single day and force yourself to take a trade which does not maybe make sense for you. So I hope you understood the concept really well. Yes, it is a working concept. Yes, I've seen a lot of people make money from it, but I've also seen a lot of people not having the discipline, using it only to roll their money, and that is very, very risky. You should not be using your stock market capital in such a way that you are investing only for 3 days, 1 day, and you want to make the maximum returns in that one single day, right? That eventually will mess up with your mindset, your psychology, and also end up with you having a lot of losses. So I hope you got a lot of value from this video. This is Ajay Ajith signing off. See you all in the next video. Make sure you get subscribed. Bye bye.